Okay. Hey everybody. I guess I have an announcement to pass along to you guys. I know this is kind of unusual to send a video directly to everybody, but anyway, an announcement of a fairly big change that's coming in the near future here with the band, which is my retirement from the world of professional music and consequently, of course, from Enter the Haggis. It's been a long run, about 11 and a half years now, and it's been a fantastic ride. But it's come to that time. I've got some other things that I'm trying to do with my life, and as I get older, I'm finding that I'm approaching that time where more doors are going to start closing to me than opening to me, and so I've decided that I'm going to explore another career opportunity, which in this case for me is air traffic control. And so I'm going to throw my hat into that ring and take my shot at the training course of that, begin early next year. And so as a result, September 18th of this year will be my last show at the Haggis. It'll take place in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, which actually works out in a rather sort of nice bookended way. The state of Pennsylvania was the first state in the United States where we really sort of opened its doors to us and was our first sort of success story in the U.S. Followed the next area was actually Albany, which will be my second last show. So it's kind of a nice way for things to wrap up in the end, these last two places. But geez, I don't even know what to say. It's been a long and very difficult decision for me to come to this move, and I can't begin to sort of run through the fantastic experiences and the greatness that this has been, the great chapter of my life that this will always be remembered as. And that is due entirely to all the supportive fans we've had over the years, the people who I'm now sad to be leaving behind. But there's no way to put into words really what kind of an experience this has been. You can't do this on your own. There's no sort of amount of skill or experience or proficiency that is enough to make a career in this business. People don't decide to come out and support you. You just can't do it for a living, and that's all there is to it. And I've been tremendously lucky. We've all been lucky, but I've been tremendously lucky to have found a band to play with, found a bunch of guys who it's been a tremendous pleasure to play with, and who have sort of accepted me and brought me into this world. And even at that, it's amazing enough to find guys that you can get along with and respect and enjoy working with. But over and above that, we still couldn't be here without the support of everyone who has supported us over the years. We could never have come this far, and I could never have come this far along this incredible dream of a ride. And so it's been a very, very tough decision to do this. But there are some other things that I want to get at and I want to do in my life. And sadly, I can't have my cake and eat it too. The nature of this business is one that is very sort of preventative in terms of free time and ability to do anything else while doing this. And so, after having done this for over a decade, over a third of my life I've been doing this, I guess it's come to that time where I want to take a shot at something else, and that shot simply will not be available to me in a few years' time. And so, anyway, that is what I'm going to try to do. But the one thing that makes this whole thing a little easier, retiring from this, is knowing that you'll be left in very good hands. An old friend of mine named Bruce McCarthy, a drummer who went to the same college as Mark and I to study jazz and commercial music in general, will be coming in to take my place. And he's a fantastic drummer. He will do a great job with this band, and I know you guys are really going to enjoy his playing and enjoy getting to know him. Great guy and a great player. So knowing that everyone will be left in the best of possible hands, if there's anything that makes this any easier, it is certainly that. And so, as I say, after September of this year, you'll be left in his care, and I hope that you guys will be as supportive to him as you've always been to me. I know you will. You always have been. That's about all I have to say about this whole matter. I'm sure we'll cut and paste this at some point, and maybe I'll take another couple of takes of this or something like that. But, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for supporting me all these years, for always coming out time and time again, for people who have driven ridiculous distances to come and see us play. I mean, I don't want to make this sound like this is the end of the band. This is just the end of my involvement. But for me, thank you so much for coming out to support me all these years. People have flown distances, people have traveled with us to Europe and to Ireland and Scotland, and people who come time and time again to show and show again all over this continent. There are people who, well, you know who you are, but who've been to see us in I don't even know how many states. How the distances that people regularly travel to come and support us, to support me in this job that I have loved to do, that I still love to do. I'm retiring from the world of professional music, but that, for those who may be concerned, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing. For almost as long as I can remember, music has been a huge part of my life and something that I've always enjoyed doing. I still love to play music. I'm not quitting music. I'm just not doing it professionally anymore, and I'll always play. If you're around the Toronto area, maybe you'll see me sometime. But this will be the end of my serious touring career, and certainly the end of the greatest musical involvement, the greatest musical experience I could ever hope to have had. But anyway, as I say, you'll be left in good hands, and I look forward to my first Enter the Haggis show as seen from the audience. It should be a very interesting experience, and perhaps I'll see a couple of you there. Anyway, once again, thank you so much, and see you down the road sometime.